when I got a call saying that I was going to have this hotshot young 13, 14-year-old junior come out to our clinic. And I was very excited about that because anytime you have, one of the top kids in the state come out to your clinic, you're pretty pumped up. So it came clinic time, and I saw this kid walk up. Well, I say walk. I don't really know that it was a walk. It was kind of like it was a swagger for sure. And the hat was sideways, and the pants were halfway down his butt. And I thought, all right. So we get out. I'm gonna let Danny show you. I'm gonna spare you. So usually after you a clinic like that, and you've got this talent, you hope that it went well, and you hope they're excited, and you hope they're ready to come back. Well, not so much in this clinic. I was really happy to get the clinic over with and hope that I would not see the guy again. So fast forward 3 or 4 years, I got a phone call from Danny, and he said, hey, remember me, Danny Colon? I'm really wanting to get serious about my tennis. I want to play college tennis. Can you help me out? And I said, well, I hope you've grown up a little bit. I hope you've matured a little bit. But yeah, absolutely. Come on out. So the hat wasn't all the way sideways. It was a little like a quarter tilt, and the pants came up a little bit. Walk was the same. And so I started working with him, and the more I started working with him, the more I just really got to like the guy. So I followed him through a very nice college career at UCF, and when he graduated, shortly after that, I had a position open. So I thought, Danny, I think he'd be good for this position. So I called him up. I said, he was down in Orlando at the time. I said, hey, Danny, I got a position open. How about it? How about coming up? And he said, yeah, I'm interested. I said, all right, well, you're going to have to go through the yacht club ringer. You got to go through that interview, and you got to earn it. And he said, okay, I'm up for it. So he came up, and he was all this white and looking good, and he didn't have a hat on at all, and the hair was tightly gelled down and clean shaven, although he had a big blood stain on his shirt from shaving. I haven't been getting shaved in a while. And he earned the job. And so he came on 7 years ago as our assistant pro, and he was a little green, but everybody instantly gravitated to him and just fell in love with him. And 2 years later, the head pro position came open, and it was just a natural flow that he came in and took over that spot. And I can tell you that the 5 to 7 years he was here, he was a huge part of the success of this program at all levels. And it was here at the yacht club that we saw him go from an assistant pro to a head pro, to now director of tennis at Deerwood. Deerwood's a very lucky place to have him, as we all know. It was here that we saw Danny fall in love. It was here that we saw Danny get married. It was here that we saw Danny get his first house. It was here that we saw Danny start his own company, B&D Hot Sauce. And it was here that Danny became a proud daddy of Antonio. So I've had some just amazing memories with Danny. We've had a great time. I've absolutely, not only have we were a fantastic team, I can say that if not one of the best, if not the best, definitely one of the best pros we've ever had here. And I consider him one of my great friends as well. So Danny, on behalf of our membership, I would like to present to you your Virgie. And before you say, okay, you can talk now. I'll give you the floor.